These countries are manipulating the currencies, weakening them so that their goods become cheaper to sell. They also control the amount of dollars foreign investors can buy, called capital control, so that the value of their dollars is not artificially raised. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, has been taking the problem seriously with strong comments from its head, who said government risk a currency war by using exchange rates to solve their own domestic problems, which in turn could derail the global recovery. Let's look at what's happening in the US. The US is recovering from one of the worst economic upheavals in its history. To help the economy, it has started massive infrastructure projects and other programs to get the country back on its feet. To fund this, it has printed a lot of money. Called quantitative easing, it is expected to kickstart its stagnant economy. But printing more money weakens the dollar. Investors now find the dollar unattractive and are moving their money into other assets, such as property and gold, or other currencies which give them better returns. These movements of funds into other assets and currencies cause the value of these assets and currencies to go up. So these countries, in turn, try to contain their currency from rising too fast due to the stronger demand for their currency. Look at what's happening in China. On top of the low yuan, Chinese goods are also much cheaper than their US counterparts because of lower labor costs. So, the US says its business can't compete with China. This leads to huge trade imbalances with the US on the deficit side. Although China lets markets set the exchange rate, it pegs the yuan to a basket of currencies, allowing only limited exchange rate movement. It is allowing the yuan to appreciate slowly, but not fast enough for the US. China also uses capital control, limiting the amount of foreign capital coming into the country. By restricting demand, the currency is kept artificially low. China says if its currency rises too fast, it will lead to greater uncertainty for businesses, especially those that depend on external trade. If many affected businesses are forced to lay off their workers, it may also lead to social upheaval.
I have a cucumber for you.
Give me one.
Okay.
You want a drink? Okay, I give you $1. Okay. Okay, yes.
Thank you. Come again, bye-bye.
Hey girl, you $2. How I do my business?
Yeah, no,
very cheap leh. She earn
why you not happy? You do your business, I do my business.
I cannot survive, you know. Can you increase your price or not?
Okay lah. I promise you tomorrow I increase my price.
Okay, thanks. Hey, you Why you raise? Is it very cheap, girl? Okay, I give you
Thank you, come again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Hey, man.
Yes.
What's 210?
I increase already. You say must increase.
I have no business.
That is your problem. I increase already. 10 cents more, you see?
Come on, man. Just increase more.
Okay. Tomorrow I increase more.
Tomorrow.
What? The exchange rate policy is
the deliberate attempt by the government to manipulate the exchange rate of the country's currency so as to influence the economy.
the appreciation in the country's exchange rate makes its exports dearer and its imports cheaper. In other words, the price of the goods that the country exports is now higher in terms of foreign currency, and the price of the goods which the country purchases from other countries is lower in terms of domestic currency. The law of demand illustrates that there will be a fall in the quantity of exports sold and a rise in the quantity of imports bought by the country. The net effect would be a fall in the country's net exports. A decrease in exports and an increase in imports will lead to a fall in AD. Okay. As AD shifts left from AD0 to AD1, the price will shift from P0 to P1. And income, real national income, will decrease from Y0 to Y1. This unusual move, carried out by the Singapore government, is used to ease inflationary pressure brought by the weakening US dollar. The economist. This is the inside of our video. Inside of our video? Not the outside!
Okay, okay, so we think that the monetary policy used by the US may not be the most effective way in keeping global economic recovery. Then we feel that the currency war do not bring about a lot of benefits to the globally. But then we feel that from this currency war, the only country, or maybe the country that benefited the most is actually China.
Yeah, I agree that the currency war has both its pros and cons. Pros being that it drives the different countries to be more competitive, which brings about depreciation of their own currency to increase their exports to fight with other countries. However, the cons are that there may be inflation and unemployment, all those problems arising in the country, and they have to think of their own solutions to solve them.
I agree with Yvonne too, and I think with the ongoing currency war, Singapore is taking a very big risk in appreciating its currency even more, and many companies will be affected in a bad way. However, I think the appreciating of Singapore currency will be only temporary because however, I think the appreciating of Singapore currency will be only temporary, and by the time the crisis is over, Singapore will be benefiting a lot more. That's all for our group.
Basically, it doesn't really concern us.
Bye!
I'm thinking why we are doing this. Bye!